Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Heartspace, and we're here looking at the energy surrounding you for mid-April. Thank you so much for everyone who has been watching my videos, sharing them, liking them, and subscribing to my channel. Keep it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I send so much love, joy, and blessings to everyone who crosses my path on YouTube. Thank you. Also, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you're not sure what those are, then go to the description box below, and there is a website that creates natal charts for you for free. And if you want to skip this part and go straight to the individual reading, I have also put a timestamp in the description box below so you can skip ahead. So let's do the collective single card pull. This is the one card for the remainder of April that all signs, all energies, all people will resonate with in some regard. It's what kind of pulls us together to remind us that we are not alone. We are all connected. So calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy, calling in the divine. For the collective, what is the one card? What is the thread that will seam us together? That one? Yep. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, how interesting. Twin flame and singing and dancing. All right, so twin flame. I'm sure a lot of people are excited to see this card. And singing and dancing. Okay, I will read them both and then give a brief description of what we can expect. With the twin flame, it says the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. And then with singing and dancing, express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. Now this one speaks close to home. I'm a dance teacher and we're just about to go through all of the recitals and a lot of performances that the beginning of May. So I always feel like singing and dancing connects you to spirit, connects you to earth, connects you to other people as well, as it opens your heart and allows others to see you in a very vulnerable way. And so the connection between twin flame and singing and dancing is potent, because once you allow yourself to feel, to resonate with your environment around you and express it through your body and your voice, oh, that just calls in your tribe. And so the twin flame energy cannot help but be present when this happens. So make sure that when you see this, and we're looking at the twin flame, and it is a romantic relationship for some, but not for everyone. And also, it might be a relationship with spirit. It may be in a connection with somebody who isn't present, physically present. And you just feel the tug, you feel the connection, and it resonates with you deep, deep, deep in a very loving, unconditional way. And so if you feel this and there's no connection with a physical person, that's okay. Love it. Enjoy it. Wrap yourself in it. It is still true. And if you do have a connection with someone who you right away know there's something there, there's something that you need to explore, that you guys are connected, love it and enjoy it for that moment. It may not. And with twin flames, that kind of energy goes in and out, in and out, in and out, in that the connection will always be there, but sometimes your paths are meant to separate so that you can learn the lessons that you need to and then come back to that energy. So twin flame, I feel like all of us will feel or resonate with someone or some energy the remainder of April that will give us hope, that will give us joy and allow us to realize that we truly are not alone. And a good way of quickening that process and getting there will be through singing and dancing. Move around, jump around, sing in your car, sing on the way to work, sing in the shower, sing while cooking. And then dance around too. Dance in your family room, dance in your backyard, dance on your way to work, Don't be afraid of your body. Don't be afraid of your voice. All right, my collective, now let's go on to our individual readings. Hello Sagittarius, this is Julie with Into Heartspace, and we're here looking at the energy surrounding you for mid-April of 2017. If you would like a personal reading, you can find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Also, make sure to check out your moon sign and your rising sign. If you're not sure what those are, I have provided a link below in the description box, which will create a natal chart for you. Alright, so let's get into it. Sagittarius, calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading. Calling in the divine. And Sagittarius, as I'm giving this reading, it's about 7:45 at night in the Rocky Mountains, and I can see the moon starting to come up, and it's really beautiful. We're going to have a full moon in a few days. But look at that, the chariot, and the chariot is ruled by Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. So I'll take that as a good omen for your reading. Also, charge ahead, Sagittarius. Keep shuffling. Okay. Alright, and the energy that's coming in from the beginning of April into the middle of April is the King of Swords. So this could be somebody who's come into your life at the beginning of April or sometime in April, an air sign. Air signs are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But they're very confident and self-assured. And I don't know what role they're playing in your life yet. So let's see what we have here and piece it together. The Emperor, 10 of Swords, 8 of Chalices, 7 of Chalices, 5 of Chalices. So this is a very emotional month for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so having this King of Swords and the Emperor kind of show up, even though the Emperor is ruled by Aries, I feel a connection here, that the King of Swords is telling you, giving you information kind of like the Emperor, or to be like the Emperor, Sagittarius, because the Emperor is a fire sign like you. So I feel like this King of Swords has come in the beginning of April and kind of told you to buck up, you know, and kind of said, not in the kindest of words, but in honest words, and with the hopes of getting to you in a positive way, that this King of Swords is basically telling you to expand your horizons, to be the leader of your own life, and to make your own decisions and not depend on anybody. And so this King of Swords, I feel like, is a colleague or a mentor, but has seen you working and pushing and striving, but also sees where things need to be tweaked a little bit. And one of those is making sure that the work you are doing is efficient, and so they see that you aren't being as efficient as you could be. The Emperor also can stand for moving. Okay, so you might have a shift in your life. You might be moving to a new city, to a new house. You might be moving away from family and creating a new tribe of your own. But the Emperor is often a quick move too. So in romance, relationship, friends and family, we have the 10 of Swords. And so I do feel that a lot of you guys will be moving because you are separating from a loved one, or you are cutting ties with somebody that you know. And so you need to distance yourself and start anew, in a way, start fresh, because this person and you were very connected. So the 10 of Swords, I mean, it's kind of I like this deck so much more, the 10 of Swords, even though it's still kind of gruesome. But for some reason I feel like it's a little less intimidating than other decks. But yeah, so the 10 of Swords is an ending. is a separation, and oftentimes it's a separation through challenge. It's a separation through going through the fire, going through the anxiety of it. But it has to happen. And if it doesn't happen, it will still happen. Like, this is an ending that needs to happen. And if you don't do it, then the other party will. So I do feel like because of that, like I said, you will be kind of going into a different realm than this person. Getting your own place, breaking off with them, and creating your own energy. And this could be from a friend too, but for a lot of you, I do feel like it is romance. It has to do with family. And, you kind of saw it coming. And it could also be that this King of Swords is the one who's saying, hey, it's time for you to let go of this person in your life, this relationship in your life, and move on. And even though you know that, you needed to hear it from somebody else who you trusted and respected in order to move on. And we also have the Eight of Chalices, and this is in career work, in your creative art. So the Eight of Chalices, it really links to all, like, this whole idea of starting anew. Eight of Chalices is you have to keep pushing forward even though you don't know what the future holds. That you don't know what's on the other side of this fog. You don't know what's on the other side of that ridge. But you have to keep going and explore and have faith. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in what you can do and what your possibilities are. And this is in work. So for some of you, I do feel like you are moving out of a different job. You are switching titles. You're switching something. And it's a little tense for you because you just don't know what the next job is going to be, what's going to happen tomorrow. Keep going forward. The Eight of Chalices is saying, have faith. It will work out. And Seven of Chalices in abundance. This card has been coming up a lot for the mid-April readings. So Seven of Chalices is seeing choices but not seeing them clearly, not seeing what is good and what is bad for your situation. And when I say good and bad, it's so arbitrary what is good and what is bad, except for, like not even foundational things. But not knowing what is healthy for you. Okay? So you just see all of these choices that you can make, and you don't know which one will serve you the best. So you have the choices, you know what you need to make. Now, looking at this, the Seven of Chalices, and not knowing what is healthy, I see the Five of Chalices right here. And so I see this emotional turmoil that you're going through, Sagittarius, because this is in the mind-body-spirit connection. And so this is, wishing that you had something that you no longer have, even though you are abundant and plentiful. Watching something spill, letting go of something, but there's so much right there next to you that you cannot see. So with the Seven of Chalices, what I really want you to focus on is not what you have to let go, but what you still have in your life and what you have to look forward to. And so a great way of doing that is to set a goal, is to set a moment that will be enjoyable for you, like plan a weekend for yourself. Go to the hot springs. Go to the water. Go to a cabin. Plan something that you can look forward to and know that will be your time and your space to connect with nature and self and spirit. And that way you kind of have impetus to keep moving forward, and not stay stagnant in the past. Sometimes you got to trick yourself into keep going. And so I get that sense here, especially with the Ten of Swords. Letting go of somebody can be very difficult, especially if you've had a union that is very long, or a union that is really passionate and karmic. But it's time for you to rise up and to make those choices and to lead your own life. Alright, so I'm going to call on a new deck. It's the Visionary cards by Knafo. And this is a gift from the dear Jill of Boulder Phoenix Rising. And this is located in Boulder, Colorado. She is a beautiful soul who gifted me this deck, and I'm so thankful for it, and everything that I've been pulling from it for the mid-April readings has been spot on. This is a very strong, connected deck. So thank you so much, Jill of Boulder Phoenix Rising. And Boulder Phoenix Rising connects with sharing beauty and inspiration with others. So Jill definitely does that. Thank you again. All right, so what is the vision for my Sagittarius clan? What's going on? What you know what? Let's actually, for Sagittarius, give you something to look forward to, the impetus to look forward. What is it? Give them something to work on, to focus on, to push them through this challenging time. Give them the vision. This one. Yes, okay. The Shaman. Ha. Beautiful. Awesome. Shaman. Yes. This card is one of the reasons why I wanted this deck. The Shaman. I just love that picture. Or I shouldn't say picture, this piece of art, actually. So it comes with a very beautiful book, and so I'm going to read what they have written about the shaman for you. The shaman understands they have a specific role to play in society, that he or she isn't simply being a guide to satisfy him or herself. What is your role? What is your position or function? What role are you playing? Connect to your shaman, a metaphor, to understand your abilities and do so with no regrets. Once you find your role, do it with purpose. You will be a great example and a guide to others to find their own. Understand that the shaman sacrifices many things to be a shaman. Being who you really are comes with a price, but finding your calling and doing it with integrity is life-affirming. So this adds a whole different level to this entire reading, because a lot of it is, please don't look to the past. Be clear about your decisions. Keep pushing forward even though you don't know what's going on, and let go. Let go. So all of these things that's going on is pushing you to a greater self. And by being a greater self, you can give more to the collective. And this, in the center of it all, is the emperor. The emperor doesn't lead for themselves. The emperor leads for the entire tribe. And so this reading is, in a way, getting you prepared to be a shaman in your life, to be able to guide, to lead. But the only way that you can guide and lead is by knowing and understanding what others have gone through and what life is about. And sometimes to understand that, you have to go through the trials and the tribulations. So if you are going through some kind of gruesome, some nitty-gritty things that have given you pause about your life choice, know that these are all lessons that are needed, because you can handle it. And since you can handle it, you can take it and you can teach others how to handle it even better. So you are our shaman, Sagittarius. You are the emperor. You are here to lead. Alright, if you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Until next time, remember, listen to your heart and the body will follow. Much love, joy, and blessings.